Joe Igbokwe has quoted Rivers State Governor Yeson Wike's statement directed at Governor Gordon Obaseki as the face-off between the duo continued to make headlines. Recall that the two politicians began throwing jabs at each other after the Edo Deputy Phillips Shahibu lamented about their frustrations of being treated like total strangers 2 years after they defied all odds to win their second term's re-election under the platform of People's Democratic Party. In 2020, Governor Obaseki was denied primary election tickets that would enable him and his deputy to seek re-election for their second term in office following discrepancies in the Edo State Governor's University certificate he obtained from the University of Ibadan. But after much consultation and pleas, Governor Obaseki found his way into People's Democratic Party and was rescued from political failure as he was handed of the party's primary at the time. He won the election by a landslide, having his main rival from the All Progressives Congress, Pastor Osagi Ezeyamu, in the Edo 2020 Guba. Dr. Abiye Sekibo called me and told me not to reply Obaseki, but I said no, I will reply him. I'm a politician. Obaseki said I'm a bully, but he came to beg a bully for tickets. A bully was his campaign DG, and a bully bullied him into Edo State government house. He didn't end there. He still came back with his wife to thank the bully after the election. Okay. Oh my God. Now this kind of thing, I did see, which did they call her? Joe Igbokwe. I could remember when they talked about how Tinubu wet himself. He didn't come out. He didn't say anything. All the happenings happening in the north. He doesn't say anything about it. He only concentrates on the north, on the south. Well, that being said, these guys are just embarrassing themselves. One thing that we need to talk about again, because everybody speaking on what Governor Wiki has said, what Governor Obaseki has said. But the genesis of this whole thing is what Shaibu said that led to all this back and forth talk, embarrassing, exposing what not to be exposed, and what have you. If you were to start from the beginning, I'm sure the Deputy Governor Shaibu spoke out of frustration, and that is an area that has not really been addressed by Wike himself. They said they have not been fully integrated. I think they should talk more about that. Governor Wike should say more about that. Why is it that 2 years after, according to what he said, what did the deputy governor say, that they've not been fully integrated? They've not. It's like they are still floating, but I don't know how floating they are in, because they've been receiving salaries, they've been doing all manner of things. But that is the area Wike supposed to have addressed, instead of like because like I said, the deputy governor spoke out of frustration, saying that since we are not accepted, then we have alternative to move, or we have a chance to move to other party. I think that is the statement that infuriated Governor Wike. But the issue of not being integrated, I don't know what he meant by integration, which Wike himself would have been able to shed more light now. How can they say that they have not been integrated and all of that? But one thing about Wike is that he just picked that statement. Oh my goodness, why should you? How dare you say you're going to leave our party? This and this and this and that. But at the end of the day, like I've always said, I'm not even interested in all of this. But just that we just have to talk about it, because these guys, when you talk about insecurity, you talk about poverty, you talk about all the vices that Nigerians are going through. They are not going through that. They don't chop belly full. Overfeeding is what is worrying them. So that's why they can say all manner of things. Because at the end of the day, the reason why they are holding one position or the other, it is not to the benefit of the people. It is not to the benefit of the people, because they will tell you, like I said, they will tell you all manner of things, the billions and what have you they have done or they've spent, whether it is reflecting in the lives of the people they are governing? That is the question that we need to really ask. Well, all of those things that happen among themselves, that is what they are now trying to expose. We all know all of that. But one thing I just want people to know is that don't be carried away with all these people's nonsense. Is it not the Wike himself that is apologizing to Shumole? We know how the name calling during that 2020 Edo governorship election. We know how even Shumole himself, how he ridiculed Eze Yamu. All of a sudden, they came back together. And don't be surprised that one day too, Obaseki too will tell you, oh yes, I'm in good term with my brother. They will tell you, Shomole is my godfather. Shomole is this, is that. That is a politician's life for you. But unfortunately, people who are always clapping for them, who are always saying, yes, right on, we've got your back, we support you, you are the best. You gain nothing. You gain nothing. All of them, they are at fault from A to B, from B to C, from when no around them they are force. Even the one that is quoting what somebody said, they are not better off. They just want to be entertaining Nigerians so Nigerians will be they will have something to talk about. That is it. But at the end of the day, what is the end point? Well, a lot of people are disappointed in Obaseki. Oshomole helped him to become governor of Edo State by the grace of God, and he had issues with him, and he's seriously looking for a rescue for someone to rescue him, and Wike came and took his problem upon himself. Now he's a bully. All of them have fought to. If you're saying, oh, it's only this one, you're just deceiving yourself because they know exactly what they are doing. These two guys need good public flogging. Why are they in politics if they have such weak, absorbent spines, disgraceful egos? That's it. Okay, you don't even know that they are all packaged agueros. One is a bare knuckles gutter fighter. Obaseki is supposed to be grateful to the bully who bullied him into office. Of course, he really bullied him. He bullied him into office. You can't. There's no doubt about that. He bullied him into office. I don't know what they are fighting for. The problem is that once they want whatever they want, instead of them to outline everything that we go with all the things they're going after. They won't do that. They just say, let me just get it, let me just get it. That is the problem. And that is the same problem Tinubu is having. They did not even explain better to even outline what and what should be at the end of the day. But because they wanted power, they got it. But at the end of it, for them to be able to now settle themselves to do the right thing because they didn't do the right thing from the beginning. That is why they will always have problem. Even if there's a lay down rules that this is how it ought to be, even in the party, because that was the mindset. But I believe that Obaseki and his deputy were so desperate, and people were like, sympathizing with them. They needed that. So a lot of things were not even well explained or streamlined. But irrespective of that, I'm sure they have a laid down rules and regulations that the party needs to follow, that everybody needs to follow in the party, which I believe Wike himself has not addressed. The statement or the accusation by the deputy governor of Edo State that we have not been fully integrated for 2 years. So why have they not been fully integrated? What do they want to be fully integrated? And what has that got to do? Is it affecting their day-to-day service? Those are the things that he needs to address. But he just picked, that he dare say that they are going to leave the party. That is what is causing all this kata kata. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.